Hey, peace and blessings. Whew, it's not 5 o'clock in the morning today. I'm running a little late, but I'm still getting the workout on. Hey, look, last night I got a chance to listen to a discussion by Evan Jefferson of ERGJ Enterprises. He's out of Duluth, Georgia, Atlanta area. And he was discussing business. And when we talk about business, I'm not necessarily stating that this is only for people who own their own businesses. But everybody should be about their business. In other words, taking care of your household, your family, and your finances. One of the things that he said is, as a business person, you have to ask yourself, is it them or is it me? Is it them or is it me? And I'm not saying if a problem happens that you're looking for blame, but you need to pinpoint, is it outside forces or is it yourself that's keeping you in a situation? Is it them or is it me? Who's keeping you poor? Who's keeping you in debt? Who's keeping you without having the resources to make some of your dreams come true? Is it them or is it you? So if you take that approach, you can find that you can pull yourself out of a lot of the problems that you might be facing. Because yeah, somebody else may have caused the problem, but who's keeping you in the problem? Is it them or is it you? So when I look at myself, I look at my financial situation, which I'm still steadily building with my savings, with my investing. You know, I invest in my future. I invest in my current. And I sacrifice to make sure I can make these types of investments because I know I'll be older longer than I'll be younger. So when I look at my situation in the past, I can say, yeah, I fell to commercialism. I fell to materialism. I fell to buying things on a whim. You know, I was a whim buyer. You know, I didn't look long range. I looked short ranged. So yeah, in the past, there were some outside forces that acted upon me to make some of the decisions that I made. But keeping myself in this situation, that's me. And so I had to make some changes because the outside forces are not necessarily going to change. Let's say you're in an abusive relationship. That outside force that's abusing you, debts, spouse, family, white supremacy, other than white inferiority complex, name a whole, yeah, anything, all right? Those outside forces aren't necessarily going to stop, but you can stop participating to some degree. I remember listening to Dave Ramsey years ago when he said, I'm not participating in the decline in the market. You know, the market went down, housing prices, went down, the income went down, everything went down. I can't think of the term for it, but everything went down financially. And he said, I'm not participating in it. And just that affirmation, that empowering statement that Dave Ramsey said to his listeners made me realize that I don't have to necessarily participate in some of the bad things that were happening in the church I was attending. All right? I don't have to participate. I don't have, those things can happen. I don't have to. When I looked at some of the situations I was in financially, okay, the debt was increasing, but I don't have to participate. How do I not participate? I act differently with my decisions, with my behavior. How do you not participate? You act differently with your decisions and your behavior. So ask yourself, is your behavior moving you closer and closer to where you dream in being, or where you need to be for yourself and for the people that love you and the people that you love? Is your behavior, is that Big Mac bringing you closer to your goal? I want to be physically fit. I'm trying to get my sexy back. You know, that's why I'm working out. Still sexy, but not like I used to be. I used to have them turning heads, and it ain't happening right now as much. When I talk, it does, but you know what I'm saying? Let me get back to a point. So if I want to get my sexy back, I have to change my behavior, my outlook, my interests. I have to change those things. So I can't worry about the outside forces. I have to worry about the things that I'm working on. So ask yourself, when you're looking at a problem, meet it squarely face to face. You know, there's a poem when I was pledging Omega Psi Phi, when I was pledging 151 Incorporated, that we had to learn called See It Through. And it starts off, when you're up against a problem, meet it squarely face to face. Is it them or is it you? Peace and prosperity. Take care.